Hello again, and welcome back to the basement. I hope you had a good weekend and are ready to face whatever it is this week has for us. It never ceases to amaze me how talents and skills can become lost or at least reduced if they're not used. This morning, I've been trying to write a paper which has to have footnotes for the references I make. The last time I did anything like this, I wrote everything in longhand and included the notes in the text. Well, times have moved on. Now I'm using my computer to write the document, which is much slower than handwriting it in my case, though people can at least read it. And the machine makes the notes for me at the bottom of the page. It's the same with physical things too. The other day I was messing about with a soccer ball and decided to do what is known as a Cruyff turn. So this is not a hard skill. You allow the ball to run in front of you, and as an opponent comes in to tackle, you drag the ball backwards with the sole of your foot and run up in the opposite direction. It's a good job there was no one else playing, because as I pulled the ball through, I slipped on it and fell over. Back in the day, it was my signature move. As we have travelled through this pandemic and not been able to worship together, and we still face restrictions, I know that many of us have lost the rhythm of gathering with each other. This has affected many aspects of our church life, from Sunday services to Bible studies, groups like ACW, and mission activities. Even when we can meet, it's so different that we've almost forgotten how things are done. I know that the thing many of us feel the loss of the most is fellowship. This may be particularly true when things are difficult for ourselves or for family members. We are not able to share the load, either by asking others for prayer or other types of help, or being those who can respond to the need. It's this mutual support that we need, and perhaps we can't, because we can't speak to each other as easily as we used to at church, we've almost forgotten how to ask for prayer or help. I want to encourage each one of us to be willing to make needs known. I was glad to see it in action yesterday. At the end of the service I was leading, someone stood up and asked for prayer for a family member facing a difficult illness. I was so glad to be able to lead us in prayer there and then. I know that through the weeks of COVID-19, there have been many telephone chains and similar things happening in our parishes, and that's marvellous. Let's remember that we are one body and we need to be there for each other in the good times and the bad. Well, once again, thank you for being here and listening today. It's good to be with you. I hope that you are able to do the things you want to do today. So, God bless and stay safe.